Getting ready to go racing now for the NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series Late Models. You just heard the music of our very own Carson Gray, Nashville recording artist. That's her single, or her upcoming single, acting single, which will be released in the coming weeks ahead. This is how they're going to line up. Leading up to the green flag is going to be Rusty Daniels in 16 from Greensboro, North Carolina. Starting in second will be Paul Williamson in 29 from Kenansville. Starting in third is going to be Mount Olive's Michael O'Brien in 61, and starting shotgun will be Henderson's Brian Thomas in 40. 31 laps will be the distance tonight. Field is going to be coming to the 1 to go signal here. As a double up, 31 laps will be the distance for Rusty Daniels, Paul Williamson, Michael O'Brien, and Brian Thomas. Few regulars not able to make it tonight. This time of year it does get tough. And late model racing as the pace car pulls off. And they're coming to the green flag. We're underway. Williamson with a great start. Tries to charge by Daniels. Daniels in the preferred line is not able to clear out of 2. We got a race of 3. Side by side. Side by side for third. Daniels finally clears Williamson. Looks to get by him. He's going to get by O'Brien. And then he's going to go to work on Leon late models will have a one-race championship final Sunday, September 17th. Rusty Daniels has got to be liking the way this car is feeling right now heading into that. They're only going to race, I think the next time we're going to see the late models is Saturday, September 2nd. We'll see the our track late models, which run out of a limited late model rule book with 11 laps remaining. Then they'll be here on the 16th. There will be 2 more chances for somebody to, not really going to say trying to make the playoffs, but just try to solidify themselves. And then on Sunday, September 17th, that will be for the division championship. Rusty Daniels feels like he was robbed of one last year. He had a couple races where he was DQ'd after a protest following one of the races. He felt like he was robbed out of the championship as a result of that. He would love to steal this one away in September in the playoffs. Coming to 8 laps to go. And to check in on that, because they're only going to have the one race, it's only going to be the top 4. TJ Barrett, Rusty Daniels, Michael O'Brien have all punched their playoff tickets, so the battle for the 4th spot is going to come down to Adam Resnick, Paul Williamson, and that second race could be crucial for Paul Williamson or Brian Thomas looking to slip in there. But it's all Rusty in this one as he's coming to see 5 laps to go. Popsicle sticks in the air, 2 laps to go. For Rusty Daniels in the black number 16. It's been a while since he's been in victory lane, been several races now. You have to go all the way back to April 15th as the white flag is out to find the last time Rusty Daniels has been to victory lane. It's now the beginning of August. As he comes through 3 and 4, Rusty Daniels is going back to victory lane. Daniels wins it. Rusty getting his belts undone here, getting ready to climb out. Here he comes. Back in black is Rusty Daniels. All right, Rusty, I'll start off with the obvious question. How does it feel to be back in victory lane with the season you've had?
It's great. Put on some scuffs today and the car come alive. I think we've been fighting some tire issues as a whole, but anyway, pretty good hot rod today. Can't thank Andy and Donna enough, Pete, Fallen Old Craig, everybody that helps us on this car, Napa, Pamlico Parts, Hustler Turf Equipment. Thanks for the racetrack and all the fans coming out.
All right, and final question. You got one more ahead tonight too, but September playoffs, one race to get it done. One race to win that championship with these guys. Does this give you the confidence that your car's come back to life enough that you can get the championship that I know you felt like you were, for lack of a better word, robbed of last year?
Yeah, I was definitely robbed, ain't no doubt. Hands down. Can't wait for that night, really.
All right, Sunday, September 17th, Rusty Daniels going to race for the championship. He's back in Victory Lane here tonight. Brian Thomas going to come home with a runner-up finish. Man, it's haven't seen you up here yet, man. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good right now. I don't think we got anything for the 16 car, but we'll see. I want to give a shout out Carolina Sportsman Outfitters, Southern Chainsaw, H3K, and more. Missy's Graphics, and All About Roofing.
All right, congratulations. And you and Paul over here, both in pretty much the same situation. Look, I know you want to race for the championship. Are you looking to try to win that second race and punch your ticket to that playoff?
It'd be nice, but I ain't really focused none since we've been here on anything on the championship. So
just trying to win races.
It doesn't really matter for us until the end anyways.
All right, Brian Thomas coming home in the runner-up spot. Paul Williamson finishing in the third position here. Oh, man, it's a warm one. Paul, third place finish. It's been 2 years now since you've been to Victory Lane. You got the invert coming up, full field invert. What do you got to do to win that second race, you think, and give something for Rusty? And, well, as I just asked Brian, and try to punch your ticket to that championship race on the 17th of September?
We got to do whatever it takes to punch the ticket. We're happy with third place, but those checkers look real good up there. I'm sitting here staring at them, so we're going to go back to the pit stall and do some homework, see what we can figure out.
All right, good luck.
Appreciate it.
Paul Williamson coming home in third as we're getting ready to get things going with once we get these cars cleared off, we'll have our Kids Foot races coming up here. See quite a few of y'all down here getting ready to have the race once again here at the New River All-American Speedway. So cars roll here at New River All-American Speedway. Once again, it is Michael O'Brien who's going to lead them to the green flag in this 31-lap race. Paul Williamson in second. Then it's going to be Brian Thomas in third and Rusty Daniels in fourth. Field will get the 1 to go signal here. Lights off atop the National Dodge Pace car. Ready to do this again. Here they come. Pace cars off. 31 laps. Green flags in the air. Paul Williamson with a huge jump at the start, but O'Brien going to draw even through turns 1 and 2. O'Brien, Williamson with the advantage on the outside. Into 3. O'Brien with the preferred line. But O'Brien might... Williamson... Wow, what a race off of 4. O'Brien trying to clear him, can't do it. Williamson holds the lead, held the lead for the moment. Lap 2, 3 wide. Brian Thomas to the inside. He gets by O'Brien. Williamson with the lead. Thomas tries to draw even. Here comes Rusty Daniels. Brian Thomas to the inside. Leans on the 29. Rusty Daniels in the 16. Williamson in the 29 holds for the moment. Nearly got out of shape off of 2. Holds on. He's got the lead. Here's Daniels in the 16. 16 inside. He's got it. Michael O'Brien in the 61 driving to the inside. O'Brien to 3rd, but he's not driving away yet. Meanwhile, it's Paul Williamson out front in a 29. Rusty Daniels in a 16. Here's Daniels taking a look. Williamson holding on for 3rd. The 40 and the 61 swapping it back and forth. The 40 of Thomas got by, but here's 61 O'Brien with the crossover. Williamson under attack. Here's Daniels in the 16. Moved to 16 to first place. 61 and 40 continue. Williamson, 29, tries to cross over. Can't do it. 22 laps to go.
Okay, here at New River All-American Speedway, Rusty Daniels takes the lead in the 16 car, and that's Paul Williamson in the 29. He's trying to gather it up a little bit to see if he can kind of get that 16 car back together again. Yep. The 61 here to Michael O'Brien, running 3rd. The 40, Brian Thompson. They are running 20 laps to go. 16 car out front, 29, 61, and the 40. That Rusty Daniels in that 16 car, he hasn't been out here and racing with us for a little bit. He's taking a little break, but he's back in the 16 car doing what Rusty Daniels does good, and he runs up front fine here at New River All-American Speedway. 29 car, Paul Williams, running 2nd. 61, Michael O'Brien, and the 40, Brian Thompson. Looks like we're coming up on 15 to go. 15 to go this time by. Rusty Daniels in the 16, leading out front of the 29.
Rusty Daniels, Paul Williamson, Michael O'Brien, Brian Thomas. That's how they run, just past halfway. 14 laps to go. That's a big race for these Bomber drivers, the biggest of the year, the biggest winner's purse of the year, and a big opportunity ahead for these drivers. And with that breakout rule, it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to have the discipline. Who's going to be able to hold up for 52 laps? Who's going to have the discipline to hold up for 52 laps? This is going to be a race, a test in every way.
It's going to be a bar.
Just got to get through this one as the laps are ticking away here at New River All-American Speedway for the late models. Rusty Daniels looking for a sweep. 8 laps remain. Now 7 laps remain. And Daniels looking for win number 3 on the season. He's done this a lot, Rusty Daniels. He's won a lot of races at this track. He's won championships here over the years. You heard what he said earlier. He felt like he was robbed last year of one. That's his goal, is to win the championship. He's punched his ticket to the postseason. He sees the white flag. And Rusty Daniels looking to go back to victory lane. Coming for the checkered flag. Rusty is going to do the Polish victory lap, made famous by the late, great Alan Kulwicki. The salute to all the fans here in the trackside in the stands, Rusty Daniels. And folks, the show of shows is getting ready to take place. 52 laps, $520 to win. For the Bombers, they normally race about 25 laps. This is an endurance festival for them. And in victory lane once more, it's Rusty Daniels.
Don't you ask him next time he's going to win a race?
We got lucky. We got lucky.
All right, Rusty. Clean sweep on the night. I think this might put you tied again with Curtis for total wins. You just want to win. You just want that and that. That's what you came here for. How does it feel to be back?
It feels great to have our car back where we're pretty close to what it's been all last year. Good hot rod, but we have worked our tails off this year to get it back to where it's supposed to be after bumping up in that big race. Can't thank Andy and Donna enough, Pete, Craig for all they do. We're kind of old group, but we hang in there pretty good.
All right. So we talked earlier, we talked about the playoffs, we talked about what the championship. I mean, I got another question though. You had the pole in the Battle of the Stars. Yeah, looked like you had a good car. I know the rules were a little bit different. It'd be a big ask, but you feel like running that car store race? You feel like you got it in you?
Yeah, the racetrack should sponsor us, and we'll be glad to. Where's Anthony at? Oh, he's running, ain't he?
Rusty Daniels in victory lane for the second time tonight. Coming home in second is Michael O'Brien, and so first race, and then in the second.
The first race we missed it. We've been chasing some things and thought we were getting better, and we ended up finding a problem and it went too much and didn't change it back. But second race we went back to what we had after we found our problem, and it seemed to work. I just wish we'd have been able to perform better the first race, but I got to thank everybody that helps out on the car, man. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be up here. Kenneth, Ronnie, Mike, Josh, just everybody, all the people that help out. Short Track Engineering, Modern Housing, Dawson's Mobile Home Service, Downs Auto Parts, Edwards Racing Engines, Vanderford Automotive, just everybody. Just glad to be able to be back up here.
All right, congrats.
Thank you.
Michael O'Brien, he's got to go to track, and then I know what he's going to do. He's going to get ready to go cheer on his good friend Haley in this bomber race. He's like, you didn't have to do that for me. Paul Williamson, with the car, the way it ran tonight, pretty good. What adjustments do you go back and make to be a little better than pretty good?
Put some newer tires on it, but we just got to go back and do a little bit more homework. But I want to thank Mr. Wendell and all my sponsors and my family and everybody for helping me out. It feels good to come back and have 2 podiums. So thank you.
All right, congratulations. Paul Williamson coming home in third.